Hi everyone, this is Syrian Girl. I just heard the amazing news that Julian Assange's extradition request has been denied, which means he won't be facing trial in the United States. And this is cause for celebration. And I'm surprised, really. I expected a worse outcome. But I think that we need to be cautious at the same time. Because you also have to consider that Assange is right now still in jail. His bail hearing isn't going to be until Wednesday, and the US could still appeal the decision, which they like almost very likely will. And it also means that less pressure is going to be on Trump to drop the charges against him. And this is dangerous. I think that the message I'd like to give with this video is we have to maintain a maximum pressure campaign to get Trump to drop the charges against Julian. Because while the battle may have been won, clearly the war hasn't. And you have to look at why the judge denied the extradition request as well. This is important. You know, she said that the US is still like going to give Assange a fair trial, and she doesn't think that they're gonna have any extreme measures against him, etc., etc. And the only reason she denied the request is because he's depressed, and being extradited will make him more depressed because he's going to be put in essentially solitary confinement in the United States. Which, you know, the US might come back and say, well, we're going to fix these things and we're going to make it nice for him during their, appeal. And I think that the judge, probably didn't want to extradite him, but used the depression thing as an excuse because she didn't want to say, well, we think that he won't receive a fair trial in the United States, because that would cause some kind of issue perhaps between the UK and the US. It's a pretty bold statement to make. So it wasn't a great outcome. Like, she didn't make a stand. She didn't say this is a journalist that's being thrown in jail for journalism. She only said that she's acknowledging that he's depressed and therefore she won't extradite him. So there's still some ways to go. It's not anything that anyone should drop their guard for. We cannot stop. It has to be a maximum pressure campaign, which means that you can do a lot of things where you are. If you're in the United States, it's recommended that you call the White House all of this week. I'll provide ways to do that here, demanding that Trump drop charges. And if you're in Australia, that means calling Parliament and demanding some kind of statement by the politicians on Julian Assange. Perhaps even call the media and demand a statement from particular journalists about Julian Assange, because, these are journalists. Shouldn't they be looking out for other journalists? Because it could mean that one day they themselves will be thrown in jail for covering some kind of a secret topic, which is the best kind of journalism at the end of the day. So, maximum pressure campaign, don't surrender, celebrate, but don't forget. And that is my message of this video.